Hey guys, make sure to stay till the end. We'll talk about common mistake people make when replacing fuses, relays that can cost you quite a bit of money, guys, and waste of time as well. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW, guys, 5 Series generation E60 E61. This is, guys, a 5 Series BMW from year 2003 to year 2010. If you have one of those, you need to find where the fuses for the DSC dynamic stability control are located. You have up to 4 fuses that you need to check in 2 different fuse boxes. Stay with us, we'll explain where they're located, where you can find them, where you can buy cheap fuses, parts, tools for your BMW, guys, that way do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay till the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have BMW E60 E61, that generation 5 series, we'll be making a video about every possible fuse and relay. Why? To save you time and money. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your fuel pump fuse blows out. What you need to do, okay, it takes forever to find where it's located. It's so complicated, you may have even multiple fuses, and all you have to do, come to our channel, search for it, and you'll be able to find that video, watch it, and in less than 2 minutes you replace the fuses, you're back on the road. Something else, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you guys how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you money, guys. We have more than 11,000 videos on our channels that can save you quite a bit of money. Now, if you guys need to buy parts, tools for your BMW or any car, we'll share the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste your money. And if you need to buy cheap fuses, relays, anything for your BMW, links will be shared as well. So let's continue now. So, what we have here specifically, guys, we're going to demonstrate on a 2008 BMW, but we'll talk about different years before the facelift, after the facelift. It could depend, okay, you may have different fuses depending on the year, model, configuration, and also, guys, you may have up to 2 different fuse boxes in the trunk, so we're going to talk about each one of those. So, what do we need to check first? First, you need to open the glove box on your BMW 5 Series. Once you open the glove box, on the back side you have 2 turning knobs. Just turn them, remove the cover, and you get to the glove box, fuse box, okay, right here. If you have a CD changer, it will be located right here. Now, the first fuse that we will need to check, guys, before we continue, let's explain quickly, guys, why it's super important to test fuses and relays. So, it is super important, guys, to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case, guys, you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays, guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses, guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses, or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that, guys. But when disconnecting the car battery, guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000, guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So here now, which fuses we need to check. In that fuse box, guys, in the gloves fuse box, okay, if we come right here, that first fuse is the one that you will need to check. That's fuse number 1, okay, that 50 amp fuse. Then you need to come, guys, okay, towards the bottom, and the first fuse on this side is fuse number 10. So you count 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, even if you have a missing fuse like here, you still count that spot. That's fuse number 25. On 24 you have a little thing on the bottom that tells you that's fuse 24. Some of you may not see that, but it's right here, guys. Fuse number 25 is another fuse that you will need to check. Now you have two more fuses, and they're in the trunk, guys. You may have two different kinds of trunk fuse boxes. This is the later models after the facelift, the LCI, and this is before the LCI. Now let's start with the one before the LCI. Okay, fuses that you might need to check. Fuse number, guys, okay, 66. So if you come in that row of fuses here, right there, guys, okay, that starts with fuse number 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66 right here will need to be checked. And you will need to check, guys, fuse number 78, starting on this side here. We start with fuse number 72, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some of you may or may not have this one, guys. On the facelifted models, okay, you will have a different now. It's still the same fuses that you will need to check, 66, okay, and 78, but they start from 50 to 68 in this row. So if you come back, that's 68, 67, 66, that fuse right here, and then you need to find fuse number 78. So this is 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That 5M fuse right here, guys, that you will need to check. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.